Hello everybody, Big Rove here and welcome to progress video number 3. I know the last one was short and had no real interesting content, but I do have some plans for some pretty interesting content in this video. Now, I don't know what the next few days will hold, but I do know that I plan to do something interesting to make moves towards my construction goal, and afterwards you guys will be able to see what my construction plans are. I know a lot of you guys probably already know what my construction plans are. But for now, I'm going to get my stuff out of Zulrah. I will need some melee gear. Soon here, I will need my Slayer to pass my rune crafting again, so I can get the weekly tiers on rune crafting. I did do some Hunter. You saw at the tail end of the last video, I got 67 Hunter. 67 Hunter. And so that plays a part into what I'm going to be doing for my construction method. But for now, I'm just going to be getting my stuff here out of Zulrah, and I forgot to put up my Graceful. That's a bugger. I'm going to be getting my stuff here out of Zulrah, and I will be starting to work on progress video number 3. So enjoy this method coming up. Alright, there it is. 92 strength, halfway to 99. Looking good. As you guys know, I mostly AFK'd at Ammonite Crabs, but I think most of the way from here on out will probably end up being from Slayer. I hope. If there is any more Ammonite Crabs, it's just because I might start doing that at work. But we'll see. But 92, halfway there, looking good, feeling strong. Alrighty then, and that is the end of my preparation for the construction grind. If you guys will see here, I got 826 noted mahogany, and then these noted teaks and noted oak planks. And I did the math, put them in my calculator, and altogether that's 506k stored XP for construction. And so that 506k is not only going to get me to 68, which will allow me to easily boost for the altar, the gilded altar, but that's also going to get me the 5-minute record. So all I have to do is find some time where I can do this in less than 6 hours, which it should really only take 2 or 3 hours in one sitting. But I will do that, I'll get the record, and then I'll be able to build my gilded altar. The method that I did for this was gangs, organized crime. That's why I was kind of keeping it hidden, because I didn't want it to get too overrun. But it is 50k banked construction XP per hour, as well as if you have the right inventory, you can get up to 90k strength XP per hour. I was getting 63k strength XP per hour. I also did a few chins, but I decided not to do too many chins because I wanted to get this done sooner than later. I was kind of getting burned on some of the other methods I was doing with fishing and stuff. And so here is, look, 63k XP per hour, but if you trade in more of the intelligence to this Captain Genier right here, you can get up to 90k XP per hour and bank or store 50k construction XP per hour. With also, I got 200k in the 4 hours that I was doing this, so not too much. And then I got 21 noted Cadentines and 21 noted Quorums. So this is a fantastic method, especially early on. Certainly it's better with higher levels, and if you have some money to burn through, I imagine you could do it with Bloodburst, or Blood Barrage, or Ice Barrage, and you could probably get upwards of 70 to 80k banked construction XP per hour. Kind of depends on how many people are doing the method at that time and how many people crash you. That's always annoying. One other thing that I forgot to say is I finally get to drop my Xerix Talisman. It's a nice thing to have, especially for this method. It's a really nice thing to have, so I would suggest getting this and getting a lot of Lizardman Fangs. I only use like 2 or 3 an hour, so you don't need a ton, but getting this before this method is fantastic. But now, I don't really have any use for it, so it's sad to see it go, but I'm finally happy to get another untradeable out of my inventory. Alright, well, on my way to 100% favor, I am just now getting 43 rune crafting, so that's an interesting way to get it. I don't know if I'll ever come back here as a method, we'll have to see. But it's actually a pretty good rune crafting experience, so we'll see when the time comes. Well, I'm done doing Arceus Library. I've gotten 100% favor, and then I also have gotten, there it is, 44 rune crafting, which is nice. I've really just been stuck here probably for an extra 10 to 15 books just because I wanted to use up so many of the books that I already had in my inventory, but I keep getting asked to get books that I don't already have. So I will probably end here if I don't go on a spree. And then after this, I'm going to go and start my Black Demon task in an interesting way that you guys will see in a second. And while we're here, I'm going to pay to get this fairy ring unlocked. How do I do that? About a circle of dead mushrooms. Oh, 80k. I thought it was 50k. But that's alright. I'm going to unlock that, so now I'll be able to use this when I do my heads during Slayer tasks. Wonderful. Ah, there's this Arcus lady. I wasn't sure where she was. Or he. She? He? I'm not really sure. Seems like it doesn't have a gender. Alright, gotta lock in this favor so I don't make any stupid mistakes. Skip through. Okay, does that mean it's done? Wonderful. Alright, so that's done. So I have my 100% Arceus favor locked in. So just 2 favors done. And I am an idiot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, rip 100% Shazian favor that I had, and that I'm just now realizing as I'm recording that I did Arceus favor and ruined my Shazian favor. I guess I won't need that since I already did a lot of gangs, but man, that sucks. Okay, but anyway, I have 100% Arceus favor. I have that locked in. That's why you gotta lock in your favor. And for anyone wondering, I got about 11k runecrafting XP per hour while I was doing my Arceus favor. And I guess someday I'll get my Shazian favor back. Man, that sucks. Alright, there it is. Alright, 42 runecrafting. This is the peculiar way of training Slayer, like I said I was going to. What I'm doing here is I have a plethora of mithril arrows to get through, 13,000. This is from my fletching grind. I also need to train some range up, and I want something to do that's rather AFK, as well as needing to get Slayer up above runecrafting before I have Tears of Guthix, which I think is tomorrow. And so this is just an all-around pretty good thing to do. It's so slow for range XP, incredibly slow. It's like 15k XP per hour, and so slow for Slayer XP, but it's really AFK. And then I got my runes since I finished Arceus Spellbook, so that if I do get some heads, I can get 1,000 prayer XP per, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm going to hunker down and do this for a while, but probably won't update you at 33 or 43 or 44 Slayer. I don't know. We'll see. This was a horrible idea. Oh my goodness. Okay, pulling this in. 13k range XP per hour, 3.1k XP per hour. I've hidden how much that I've actually made, and let's pull it into screen. Oh, yep, I've done this for almost 2 hours. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. Fortunately, it's extremely AFK. I kill these things so slowly, and I've not even burned through 1k arrows yet, or maybe I have. But not much over 1k. Haven't gotten any heads in 46 kills. I'm going to stop this pretty much, probably halfway through this kill. I'm going to stop. I don't know what I'm going to do next. You'll see in the next clip, but I'm not doing this anymore. Well, I finished out Black Demons. I just kind of stood there and prey flicked them for a while. It was actually 15k XP per hour, which is still incredibly small. That's really low XP, but hey, 15k XP per hour is better than the 3k XP per hour that I was getting. Unfortunately, I got a few, like the Rune Chain Bodies and the Rune Med Helms, but I only got 1 Ensoul Demon Head, and that's actually really disappointing because that's really what I wanted from this task. But the most important part is that Slayer passed runecrafting, and so I'm going to stop Slayer for now, and I have some plans for what I'm going to do next. I think that I'm going to go Suicide and do some smithing until Saturday. Saturday when I can do all of my planks at one time and then get the 6-hour record. I want to wait until that I can do them all at one time and get the 6-hour record, and until then I think that I'm going to do smithing. So I'm going to Suicide, and then while I have nothing in my inventory, do smithing, and then these will be at the top of the inventory so that I will be ready for those when the time comes. But for now I'm just going to go do my Ensoul Demon Head and planting a Whiteberry patch on the way. Here we go, Demon. That XP drop. I did decide to do some smithing. I didn't record anything, but I just took some pictures of the levels. There's 61, 62, 63, and 64 smithing. And there is my weekly Tears of Guthix, only 118, which isn't super great. But hopefully this will get me a rune crafting level, juicy 7k XP, and 45. And this is kind of a good news, bad news type deal. I actually still have lower rune crafting than Slayer. So it's good news because I don't have to train Slayer before next week if I don't want to, but it's bad news because that means I feel like I'm getting less. Only one level, I feel like I'm getting less. So if I only get one level a week and eventually one level every other week, eventually my rune crafting gains are going to slow down. But until I can get pure essence from Zalra or something, my weekly Tears of Guthix is going to be going on rune crafting instead of Herblore. Someday, eventually, hopefully it'll get on Herblore, but for now it's getting on rune crafting. So this was just a small break from smithing, and I'm going to get right back to it. 65 smithing coming in. So far enjoying it. And I took a little break from smithing to do some fishing while I edited a video, and there's 91 fishing. It's not halfway to 99, but if you didn't know that this is what I need to boost to catch shark with my bare hands. You need 96, so I can easily boost with an Admiral Pie, which means that I have the highest fishing level that I need for the diaries, because the Mauritania diary here somewhere, yeah, it says catch a shark in Berg de Rot with your bare hands. So now I have that elite requirement if I get an Admiral Pie, which is easy enough for whenever I get all the other requirements, so that's exciting. And here is 68 smithing, and I was so excited to get the level and focusing on pulling out the recorder that I accidentally made an iron bar. So that's unfortunate, but the important thing of 68 smithing is now I can make mithril plate bodies, which will increase my XP per hour. My XP was already pretty good, getting 85k over the last, 40-ish minutes. So I was averaging about 85, 86k. But now I'm excited to move on to mithril plate bodies. Again, just pretty much with any grind. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I'm just here for magic XP. The magic XP is, 20k an hour, and that's actually really good. And so I'm going to be here for a while. I'm enjoying it. Maybe I'll make it to 98. I'll probably putter out somewhere mid-70s. But we will see. I'm just going to keep going while I can go. Alright, that's going to do it for episode 3. We got some good smithing gains in this episode. I'm glad that we finally finished getting all the stuff for construction in this episode. I'm glad that we got some Slayer out of the way in this episode. And I'm mostly glad that I finally found some time to edit. I've actually had these clips for a bit now, the clips for both episode 2 and 3. And so it was really just about finding time for me to edit. I am going to be working on finding better recording software when I have the time to find better recording software, so I will try to get to that. I have been smithing a little bit more, and you'll see that a bit more in the next episode. I'm going to keep smithing while I enjoy it, and because the magic experience is good. I know I wasn't explaining it, but I need 77 magic for Super Glass Make so that I can do charters and grind crafting up for a Glory and eventually an Onyx. So this is an efficient way to get magic experience because it's passive and it's something that I'm going to need to do anyway. So I am doing this for magic experience also. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed a little bit of longer content. Again, please like and comment and subscribe if you want to help my videos gain a little bit more notoriety, and please do message me in-game or leave comments or message my Twitter, whatever, to let me know what I can do better. I know the quality thing is a big thing, and getting rid of these black bars on the side, that's something I've looked into, but I'm not sure how to fix yet. So if you know iMovie and know how to fix that, please let me know, and I would love to get that fixed. But that's going to be all. I hope you guys enjoy your time playing RuneScape, and we'll see you in the next video.